Hope you're doing well. Today I would like to talk about why Bitcoin cannot be stopped. If you find this helpful, I ask that you please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into it. While young, Bitcoin has grown into a market cap of 1.3 trillion. I think it's 1.33 trillion now, making it the 10th largest market cap of all assets. Even though Bitcoin is only about 15 to 16 years old, most assets take a lot longer to reach the $1 trillion milestone and beyond. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on that Bitcoin's grown so much in such a short period of time. Bitcoin cannot be stopped as long as the network remains decentralized and secure. Bitcoin will continue producing block after block every 10 minutes. And this is just not going to change as long as the network remains decentralized and secure. Thinking about being decentralized and secure, computing power of Bitcoin is astronomical, reaching a new high actually this week of 741 exahashes per second as of yesterday, which is a spike of about 10% in a week. And from over a month over month, is about 17% lift. Now, in the past, Bitcoin, of course, you may have heard stories of people being able to mine on their personal laptops and computers using CPUs and GPUs. Now, with the invention of ASICs and all the competition, Bitcoin's hash rate just continues to increase, almost to the point where a 51% attack would be extremely unlikely and hard to pull off. And if you did have such a high amount of hash power, you'd be incentivized almost to just mine Bitcoin honestly, like everyone else in the network. Another reason Bitcoin can't be stopped is its decentralization. So Bitcoin miners and nodes exist all around the world, and this minimizes risks coming from any one country. Of course, in 2021, we saw the China mining ban. We saw the hash rate plummet, followed by the price. However, we do still see Bitcoin hash power coming from China despite this ban. So it's important to note that this decentralization provides an opportunity for anyone in the world. Anyone in the world can own Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, mine Bitcoin, earn Bitcoin. And this just isn't going to change anytime soon. And people, I feel like I'm from the United States, people in America here, I feel like we take things for granted, our, shaky but relatively stable at the same time financial system. Um, People from other countries with tremendous year-over-year inflation, they see the value of Bitcoin more than people in America for the most part, partly out of necessity. I mean, if your money lost half of its value in the course of a year, is Bitcoin really that volatile by comparison? Is it really that crazy? I would say no. But Bitcoin's volatility is to the upside. Of course, there are crashes in between. Um, but over time, we just see the price, value, hash rate, number of users, number of wallets just continue to increase. Another reason Bitcoin cannot be stopped is people will just continue using Bitcoin to fight against inflation. So pretty much everybody has to deal with inflation in one way or another. Some countries, like I said, are worse than others, but Bitcoin provides a solution to everyone and anyone in the world, meaning that anyone, anywhere can benefit from Bitcoin. I believe that these things all together make it so that Bitcoin cannot be stopped. Bitcoin shines a light and is a mirror showing what how what's going on in the current financial system affects everything. If there's a lot of money printing and finds its way into Bitcoin, people will turn to Bitcoin. when they need it, it will always be there 24/7, 365 days of the year. And with all this in mind, Bitcoin will just continue to grow and flourish throughout the world. And the higher the price gets, the more valuable people will consider Bitcoin. We're already seeing institutions look at adopting it. In my last video, I mentioned Microsoft is considering Bitcoin investment to be voted on in December. So we are seeing the dominoes begin to fall. And what would happen if we saw one of the biggest companies in the world adopt something like Bitcoin? I think it's in shareholders' best interest to at least consider and take a look at what Bitcoin has to offer with all of these things in mind and given the current financial climate.